Hello, it's Mark and Toys Country Games. I'm going to have a quick demo of Luchador from the man himself. This guy, the creator. Oh.
Okay. Right, okay, so this is Luchador.
Yes.
And basically it's 2 players or 4 players. The advanced rules we're going to have rules for three tag teams. So the advanced rules will make it up to 6 players. So it comes with 2 sets of wrestling dice. This is the Luchador die. And you have a hit die and a pin die. So each player gets their own set of dice. You get one of each. Okay. Each round, basically, the core rules. Each round, both players are rolling these dice at the same time. So we would roll against each other. So let's do that. So we'd roll. Okay. Only the dice that stay in the ring count. So if a die comes off the ring, it doesn't count. Okay. Now this comes with the second edition. It's going to have the 3. The board is like this. This is the normal board that comes with it, and nice and sturdy. Works really well. So. That's fine. There you go. We recommend that this is just used for special matches, tournaments, or whatever. Anyway, okay. So each round, what happens is you roll, and then you compare dice results. All right. Different results can occur. You can get hits, like you see here. You can get misses. You can also get blocks. You can get counter blocks, like we see here with the arrows. Okay. And you can get pins. Right. The pins, basically, you can only attempt to pin somebody when their scorecard, when they've been reduced into the red zone, so they're pinnable at that point. If they're in the green, then you can re-roll your pin result once. The blocks will cancel a hit result. The counter will not only cancel a hit result, but this becomes an unblockable extra hit for you. Okay, so that's how that would work. And this is what it is. Yeah, that's it. So that's how that would work. Any hits that are unblocked, okay, or uncountered, then you roll the hit die. And no, that's the pin die. Sorry, hit die. And there's just different results. You can get things like table slam, and that's the most damaging. Chair slam.
It would be.
Yeah, chair slam. You can get choke holds, elbows, and it's all here on the cards. And you can see there's more damage with the more furniture you use, basically. Okay, and what you're doing is you're knocking 7 bells out of each other, not weakening each other to go in terms of hit points, and you can win by driving your opponent to KO. Alternatively, if they're pinnable and you get a pin result, you put that aside, you resolve all the hits and blocks, then you get to roll the pin die. If you roll the pin die, and there's different results, you get a pin, you get a stun, which means your opponent next round can only roll 3 dice, not 4. You get bravado, which is one of my favorites.
Sure, boy.
Yeah, basically you're walking around, you're working the crowd, okay, and you heal 1 point. So that's cool. You also get a no pin result. If you get a pin result, then your opponent has to roll their dice 3 times.
Right.
It's what we call the referee's 3 counts.
Yeah.
So in the rules we say we want everyone to shout 1, 2, 3. So you roll it. There he goes, 1. And what you're trying to do is get a combination of 3 blocks or counters. If you do that, as you do them each roll, you put them aside and you roll again. 2. Okay, in this case I got 3. Okay, and then you kicked out. If on your first attempt, if you get 3 blocks or 3 counters, it's a reverse pin.
Oh.
And so your opponent needs to do that. I've seen games where they've had a couple of reverse pins in the same round. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. So yeah, so that's pretty much the basics of how it all works. So you can win either by knocking out or pinning them. Okay. In tag team rules, we add some extra bits. So if you're playing as a 2-player, then you work as a team to decide when you tag in and tag out. All right. You also, to tag out, you have to high five. It's in the rules. You have to just like in wrestling, you have to tag, okay? And the person who's trying to tag out has to roll one of their dice. If they get a miss, they get pulled back into the ring, and they're stunned, so they can only roll 3 dice next round. Okay. What else? That's about it. The advanced rules. Okay, where in the core game, everybody has the same type of damage that can be caused. Okay. So if you get hits, you can roll the hit die. If you get more than 1 hit, you can trade in two attempts to do these and do the lucha dice instead. And the lucha dice are special finishing moves, greater damage, but you have a chance to hurt yourself. So it's riskier, but there's much more glory in doing the luchador. Okay. In the tag teams, again, as I said, you can tag in and out. And basically, the tag team's the first team that loses a player to pin or knockout, they lose. Okay. Excellent. Advanced Rules is going to have these new cards. Okay. And each individual luchador is going to have strengths and weaknesses. So it's very much individualized. So there's more choices and more strategy and tactics. Also, you have killer combinations where you can actually put dice aside rather than use them. Right. So you're taking it's a risk and reward. If you're saving up these dice, you roll less dice the next round. But if you get that, then you roll these. Okay, and each luchador has their own individualized combination. So it's very much more individual. There's more choices. There's more tactics. It's a deeper game, yeah. So that's what we're trying to achieve, really. And we're also going to have rules for special matches. So last night we were testing an endurance match. We were testing a handicap match last night. We did a cage match last night. So there's going to be different matches as part of, and that's all part of the Kickstarter, which is going to include the 3D ring as well, plus extra luchadors. There's more 2 more luchadors. So the Kickstarter also has you can pledge for the whole second edition, or you can pledge if you already have the game. You can pledge for an upgrade, which will give you the big box plus all the extras not included in the core set. So we really want to take care of the people who already have the game, because they can still play it now instead of waiting for the whole deal to come. So there you go. That's where we're at.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Cheers, mate.
Great. Thank you.